What's going on, everyone? Jeremy and Colt here, the Good Luck Charm, have a full booster case of different booster boxes. They're not all different, but there's many different kinds to open up for the patrons, the booster box backers on Patreon, where they decided to back for $105. I get a booster box. I send them their mythics and their rares, and then everybody wins. We get all sorts of content. I get to do a whole case opening for all of you gluttons for pack openings. And I'm going to get set up so that this video doesn't take 4 hours, even though it'll probably take longer than I hope. But I'm going to try to cut where I can cut to keep things moving along. So let's get started. All right, Jordan Taylor, let's go. You have got a box of Aether/Ether Revolt. We will do this from the sauce style, or just the sauce style. Keep things moving. With Aether Revolt, there is an exception around Fatal Push. I send those out too because it's more expensive than a lot of the rares. So let us get going. Lightning Runner. Definitely getting very familiar with these sets. I'm glad that I was able to get a couple different kinds this time. I won't always be able to do that, but is that back-to-back mythics? Indomitable Creativity. Yep, you know, Colt's here. It's double mythics. Of course it is. We have a Midnight Entourage. Midnight Entourage. It's kinda when you've got a bunch of hoes. No? Disallow. There we go. Not too shabby. Shabadoo. Not too shabby-dabby. It's gonna be kind of a editing nightmare, but well worth it. Well worth it. Greenwheel Liberator. It's a great way to support the channel, and you know, a lot of people don't even have access to $100. I know my LGS is like $130 booster boxes, so for a lot of people, this is just a good deal on a booster box. Whir of Invention. International people. Oh, Fatal Push. I have a couple of international people, and what I tell them is I'll send it every other month. Works out for them because it's expensive to ship internationally. We have a Secret Salvage. Shh, it's a secret. You guys, I don't know if you've seen my Black Cat. Hey, Walking Ballista. My Black Cat is begging at the top of the stairs to come down, but he doesn't. I hate to not let him down here, but he doesn't do like Colt. Colt just lays here next to a booster box and doesn't care. But Doc is all up in everything. He's chewing on cables, knocking piles over. Dark Intimations. From what I can tell, like, Fatal Pushes are like one per box practically. Just pretty insane. Quicksmith Rebel. Yeah, little guy. You out of here? Yeah. He's out of here. He probably hears his brother. Scrap Trawler. I've got a new garbage system I'm working on here. Jarbage. Got a garbage can next to me because I have to open up hundreds of packs of Magic cards. Oh, boo-hoo. Woe is me, right? I'm not complaining. Barrel's Expertise. Barrel's Expertise. This is a cool. I didn't know how the Patreon like support would work for this, but it turns out that it's pretty amazing. SRAM's Expertise. I'm working on. You know, a lot of people ask me about HQ. When are the HQ packs coming back? Well, I've retired them for something even better, I think. And I'm gonna have those coming out maybe Monday. Yahenni's Expertise. basically they're going to be like, there's going to be less of them available, but they're going to be like a true toolkit. So it's going to have like several hundred cards inside, lots of, fair amount of mythics, and hey, there we go, Herald of Anguish. A fair amount of mythics, a fair amount of rares, foils, stuff like that. Then it's going to have, this month I think we're going to have 100 sleeves, MTG headquarters sleeves in there, maybe. We're going to put some dice in there. Spire of Industry, wow, this is not a bad box. So basically like an actual toolkit, like a box of cards that aren't crap, that are randomly selected. And like I always say, just like with the HQ packs, I don't really cherry pick. Like Dustin Little let me keep those commons with like the $5 and $6 commons from the Modern Masters box. He didn't want them, and so I put them in with the toolkits. Like, it doesn't. Will you find a $50 card in there? Maybe, but it's unlikely. Will you get a couple of $5 and $10 cards? Definitely. Hope a gear up here. On top of that, I'm gonna put like, I don't know if the problem is I don't want to make this like a business. So I'm not gonna buy bulk. Like, my stuff is not bulk. So it's kind of like only, hey, Exquisite Archangel, holy mythics. And a Fatal Push. This box has been really good. So I'm trying to decide like what I'm going to charge for them, and I think they're going to be right around a fat pack price. Burrell, Chief of Compliance. But it's going to have way more value than a fat pack. I'm even thinking of doing like one of them can be like a mega pack. That's like someone's going to open one. It's just going to be full of booster packs or something like that. Metallic Mimic. Stay tuned on that. They're going to sell out really fast. So, I could probably, I was talking to somebody today and I was like, oh, I could probably make 100 or 200 of these things, but then I have to like buy bulk, and then you guys aren't getting the best stuff then. Council at Crackdown. So it's just, the cards that I've opened on this channel. That's it. I mean, besides the Patreon cards, which aren't mine. Foil Metallic Rebuke. Inspiring Statuary. Two Fatal Pushes isn't bad for Jordan. Battle at the Bridge. So then what I do is I pack these up, put them in a padded envelope, put them in the mailbox. These will probably all go out on Monday. Aethertide Whale. Some of these you won't even see. Hungry Flames. A lot of these you won't even see. Some of the, I don't know when this video is even going to go up. It's Thursday night right now. After I get through this case. Greenbelt Rampager. So I've been hearing a lot about, there's a foil rare, Midnight Entourage, Kari Zev. There's been a lot of thefts going on in the Magic community. People have asked for me to like make my podcast. I'm behind on my podcast too. Life Crafter's Bestiary. But I've already done a Wanderlust about that, so I don't know if I'll make a podcast about it, but consider this your, bi-yearly reminder that Magic cards are the same as cash and you should treat them as such. Oath of Ajani. Don't leave them out. Don't leave them sitting in the backseat of your car. The saddest part about it is, most of the time it's other Magic players stealing, right? That's the shitty part. Free Gem Regent. So don't be a dick and don't steal cards. Kari Zev's Expertise. Another Fatal Push. That's 3 in this box? That is definitely on the high end. Solemn Recruit. I'm going to try to pace myself in between each box, too, so I can kind of keep the energy up. I also have a coffee down here. Another Mythic. Aetherwind Basker. This box had a lot of Mythics in it, didn't it? Had a lot of Mythics. I mean, 3 Fatal Pushes. Those are 3 $5 bills right there. Release the Gremlins. It's a good one. All right, Jordan, thanks for your support this month. Next month, it will be... I think I'm going to wait again until the end of the month so everyone can get merchant stock in. So everyone can get Amonkhet. For fat packs and booster boxes. Unless someone wants something different. Like sometimes someone requests another foil rare. Brawl's Expertise. This box was very... I mean, it maybe wasn't always the right rares or the right foil rares. Very good box for Jordan. All right. All right. Next box, we have Jonathan Maguire. Jonathan Maguire. Thanks for the support, Jonathan. I feel like you've been supporting for a while. And I appreciate that. Maybe we can pull really well from you. Just so you know how I get these boxes, I order them. I try to ask, I try to order them individually as opposed to like as a case when I can. But I just have to watch for deals, right? Because if I can get them for 95 bucks or something, then that means that's a few more bucks extra that can go to the channel. Call for Unity. Unity. That's something together. Unity. Well, how'd that song go? Heroic Intervention. People look at people watch these and they're like, "Hey, just open up packs on camera." Just not untrue, but you also have to be somewhat entertaining. Consulate Crackdown, and I feel like I'm failing at that today. But not everyone can just run their mouth for an hour straight like me. Oh, there's an Ajani. Nice hit. I think for Amonkhet, there's already 40 people on the Fat Pack level. And I think I might do shorter videos. This month I got kind of behind with Modern Masters. And, everyone was waiting so patiently. I wanted to get them out. But next time around, I'll probably... For Amonkhet, I'll try to... Actually, I won't even be able to, right? Because it comes out at the end of the month. Deft Dismissal. Hope of Girapure. I think the thing about openings is, and people say this about my channel too. They say it in a derogatory way, but it doesn't really bother me. About the openings, like, it's just open up magic cards. Scrap Trawler. I don't think that's really true. I think I do a lot of different things. I do a lot of commentary and news stuff and anyway, my Yanni's Expertise. Where I was going with this is like, I think people that like openings don't mind. It might be better for the channel to have these long opening videos where people can just come back and check them out and pick them up later. Versus like having 100, having 60 single Fat Pack videos. So I got to find that. SRAM's Expertise. I gotta find that that middle ground, but I think we're getting there. Aether Herder, Metallic Mimic. This works great for me, obviously, because I love opening up packs, and even though the cards aren't mine, I still get super excited for you when there's a sweet pull. Quicksmith Rebel. So, in terms of, this is still fun for me. I'll open up anybody's pack anywhere, anytime. See me at a GP, I'll crack your pack for you. Can't promise, you know, sick pulls or anything. Carry Zev. There's Spire of Industry. That card's maintained a little value, hasn't it? A few bucks. And the thing about this case is it's not all Aether Revolt. So I'm going to switch it up. Oh! Ensnaring Bridge. I was asleep at the wheel. Jonathan McGuire. Greenbelt Rampager. That is a nice one, too. Very nice one. And this is why everyone likes to just back on Patreon, right? I mean, I can just pretty much guarantee you're going to get a masterpiece. I mean, if you don't get a masterpiece, then just back for another month, and then maybe you'll get one. Frigum Regent. My dog's over there snoring. He slept right through my celebration for John. So. Oh, another. Oh, wait. Sorry. Foil Rare, Secret Salvage. I feel like we got that one already. Still no Fatal Pushes, but John's not caring. So I've been thinking, like, for these HQ toolkits. I'm thinking, like, it's going to come in a... Oh, Tezzeret, this box. It's going to come in, like, a fat pack box. I'm going to put, like, several hundred commons, like, maybe 100 uncommons and foils. There's going to be some amount of rares and mythic rares, like Planeswalkers and every... Oh, foil Winding Constrictor. I'm going to put that in there. It's probably worth a few bucks. And then, like, some useful things, right? Like, pack of sleeves, some die, maybe a score pad, if that'll fit in there. And it will be like a real toolkit for someone new or returning. Now, people could buy it. I mean, there's not going to be masterpieces in there, but... You know, there's... my goal always when I do the HQ packs really is to, like... I want everyone to get, like, their value. I want some... I mean, there'll always be winners and losers, but I want, like, the overall... I want the overall sentiment of everyone to just be like, yeah, you know, that's not a bad buy. And then some people be like, oh, yeah, you know, stupid HQ left all these money on commons and foils. Like, I don't have time to sell cards, and, you know, I'd rather see cards get played. And I think these toolkits will actually help people come back to the game. Oh, Fatal Push. Nice. Dark Intimations. McGuire with the God Box. Oh, yeah. Just so everyone doesn't freak out. Hey, Ma, get the sleeve. All right. So it's like, if you put 100 sleeves in there, that's like a $10 or $12 value, right? And they'll be like my sleeves. This month. You know, I won't always do sleeves. Put some dye in there. Just get this stuff back out into circulation. Planner Bridge. Rather than just sitting in these 5K boxes down here. And then, like, I have boxes of rares and mythics behind me just sitting there. Release the Gremlins. Like, fat pack boxes full of rares. Just sitting there, losing value, not getting played. I suppose some of them are increasing in value. Quicksmith Spy. Rishkar's Expertise. I think we're going to mix up the next two boxes. Aethersphere Harvester. Jeez, I can't find a Hungry Flames. I can't buy a Heart of Kieran. Merchant's Dock Hand. All right, Johnny. I have a feeling you'll be back in again next month. Lifecrafters BCR. I think you're also in Canada, if I remember right, too. But I'll send this one. I'm not going to make you wait for it. Alley Strangler. Pia's Revolution. Foundry Hornet. All right. John McGuire. Sick pulls, dog. Now we're going to change it up. We're going to go to a different kind of box. All right, we keep it rolling with Chance McDonald. Sweet name of my rest in pepperonis kitty. And Chance said anything but Aether or Kaladesh, if I understand right. So he got Shadows over Innistrad and Origins. Why those two? I don't know. I just randomly picked. Let's start with Origins. I actually did just open some Origins, so we'll see what we got going on. Mage Ring Responder. Oh yeah, I did this, if you like Origins, I did... What'd you think of that Deck in a Box series? I know by now... Oh, a foil Llanowar Waste, okay. By now, only my most committed fans are still with me. This has been a long video. We're only halfway done. We've only just begun to open copious amounts of booster packs. Ooh, there's a Kytheon. The old Flipper Dipper. I remember, it's funny, I remember a lot of songs from riding around in the back seat of my mom's car when I was young. Foil Rogue's Passage? I'll include that. Maybe he'll want that for a deck. Hallowed Moonlight. Oh, yeah. So, like, does this ever happen to you? I don't know. I know a lot of my fans are younger, but when you get old like me, I just have, like, songs from my youth. Woodland Bellower, rare. Or mythic, I mean. Like, popping in my head. And they're, like, old crap, like 50s songs. Not crap, but, like, 50s songs that my mom, I'd have to be subjected to and when my mom was driving around. So they always pop in my head, like, rubber ball, I come bouncing back to you. Something like that. I never get the lyrics right, of course. Abbot of Carol Keep. Herald of the Pantheon. So Chance signed up right at the end of the month, so he ended up getting billed twice. So just so you know, if you happen to Cave of Koilos, sign up, you get billed up front. I had to start doing that because people were backing, and then I would buy them a fat pack or booster box, and then their charge wouldn't go through. So I was getting hosed. Pia and Kieran. So anyway, he backed at the end of the month, and I didn't know it was going to double charge him. So that's why he got... I suppose Chance could be a female, too. I don't know. I didn't know that... Or it was like right at the time when I flipped it. I tried to flip it at the end of the month. And so he ended up with 2 this month. But he graciously, or they graciously said, heck yeah, open 2. I was like, right on. Knight of the White Orchard. So what am I doing this weekend? I am making the HQ toolkits. I'm going to try to make as many as I can with the exclusive promise to you that I will not water down quality in order to increase volume. I just don't. I really. I don't want to do that. And that's why I don't want to buy, like, when I was at the last GP, I was talking to some vendors, and they were talking about my grab bags. And like, I could get you just tons of bulk rares for like 20 cents or 10 cents each. And I'm like, I don't want that. I don't want to just give people crap. There's another mythic, Great Aurora. And so, my name's attached to these damn things. Tower Geist. Honored Hierarch. Tell me about Honored Hierarch, T-Woo. Tell me about it. Goblin Pile Driver. Thanks for the support, Chance. Again, these are people that back to, for a couple of reasons. One, that the channel gets to do more openings, which is the whole point. I've always struggled with Patreon, right? Like, I don't want people to pay me money so I can go to Taco Bell more. I want people to back to make the channel better. And one of the ways is Battlefield Forge. One of the ways I do that is bring more openings, because that's where I cut my teeth. That's where most of you found me. Also, I've spent it on new camera, better audio, better overhead camera setup. Right? There's a lot of people making a lot of money on Patreon that have the exact same production quality they had when they weren't making any money. And I think that's kind of shit. But whatever. I'm the asshole. Anyway. Sentinel. God, that card is so good. Yavimaya Coast. Somebody in Mailbag once sent me an incredible altar of that card. Like hand painted. It was unbelievable. You might even say it was crumb-believable. I mean, I wouldn't say that because that's just, I mean, who says crumb-believable? I really want to get Liliana. as if for me. I really want Chance to get Liliana. I really want Chance to want to get Liliana so that if I find her, he'll also be happy. Tragic Arrogance. It's been a long time since I opened, like, Shadows. I think that was part of the reason I picked it. Jace's Sanctum. Rubber ball, like I'm bouncing back to you. Rubber ball. What else was I going to say? Oh, Exquisite Firecraft. That's a nice card. I wish Burn would be back in Standard. Shoot, I put the uncommons in here. Okay. That's what happens when I talk too much. I'm going to come back to Standard around Amonkhet, I believe. Oh, Hangerback Walker. There we go. Not around Amonkhet. At Amonkhet. I actually just uninstalled MTGO not that long ago from all my computers, but I don't know. Given my work schedule, Molten Vortex, it still seems like the best, most practical way for me to play competitive Magic. So I may have to reinstall, I don't know. Or maybe I'll just play an X-Mage or something. But do people... my concern is that's a nice Evolving Wilds. They'll send that. Like, I'm afraid that people don't play, like, real. It's like the same reason I never like to play poker on sites that aren't for real money. Because it's like the gameplay is so different. Bryn Wingmare? Maybe I'm wrong, though. If you play on X-Mage, let me know. Is it... I mean, I gotta imagine a lot of people test on there. Oh, foil Mage Ring Responder. And a Mythic. Foil Rare and a Mythic in the same pack. Erebos Titan. It's gonna be 70 degrees here in Wisconsin tomorrow. And I have to work till 5. And then I have a work meeting at 5 on the other side of town. So I won't be able to enjoy it, but that's okay. It really is. Chandra's Ignition. All right, last pack. Let's finish with a bang. Llanowar Wastes. Probably not too bad. Those lands have a way of kind of always remaining needed, especially foil versions. Moving on, moving on, moving on, moving on. All right. Shadows over Innistrad. What do they mean? No one knows. Foreboding Ruins. Oh, dang it. Flip cards. Okay. It's kind of nice, you know. What are we looking for? Archangel Avacyn in this set, right? Duskwatch Recruiter. Traverse the Ulvenwald. So again, thank you, Chance, for your support. Next month will be Amonkhet, unless you tell me differently. And I've had some people ask, like, well, what, can I just get any box? Can I get, like, New Phyrexia? Well, no, of course not. The point is to be able to get the box a little bit less than, you know, the backing amount, so that the channel can get a few bucks. The person can get a good deal on the booster box. Everybody wins. And then those who can't back still get to enjoy better content, more unboxings. Why do I have 2 piles for uncommons? Darn you, flip cards. Shadows, shadows, shadows over Innistrad. Oh, I know. Oh, Sigarda. I know what's going on here. Mythic. Tenacity. I won a small tournament at GP Minneapolis. That card is ridiculous in limited. Elusive Tormentor. Burn from Within. This set was so good. It just felt like... This feels like one of those sets that you would be rewarded for hoarding because it just flew by so fast. People are going to always kind of miss this set. Anguished Unmaking. Now, don't go buying a bunch of this stuff, because what the hell do I know? But I'm just saying it feels that way. Like New Phyrexia was kind of like that. Foil Duskwatch Recruiter, that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll put that in there. And people ask, yeah, why don't you just include everything? Well, that raises shipping costs, right? So I suppose I could try charging a little bit more and then just including everything. It's possible. This seems to work. Declaration in Stone, that's a nice pull. Ooh, foil Scourge Wolf. It's pretty rad. Oh, foil Scourge Wolf, non-foil Scourge Wolf in the same pack. That's like... The odds of that are far smaller than even a foil Planeswalker, I would imagine. Statistically speaking. Now, I'm sure Chance would have preferred a foil Planeswalker, but... Engulf the Shore. So Chance, I appreciate your support, bud. I hope you're all enjoying this like mega opening out there. If you made it this far, comment, I had to take a poop break. Odric. So I'm thinking about taking a poop break. I just drank 2 large coffees. Because I had a long day at work. And I'll have a long day here shooting tonight. Bygone Bishop. So now I'm like, Be a little bubble and brew. Little bubble. Now you know I'm running low on things to talk about. Rattle Chains. That was a fun little deck, huh? Chance still has many chances for that Archangel Avacyn. Wolf of Devil's Breach. Mythical. Mythical. There's Jace, right? Triskaidekaphobia. And Gyro Reach Brandit. Triskaidekaphobia. It's a fun word to say. Very flavorful, obviously. But not much value outside of that. Kind of the Stranger. There we go. Game Trail. That was in my Niamigos deck for GP Minneapolis that I didn't get much time to practice playing with or even play with because I was sick. Stupid Minnesota. I should have known better. Always watching. I mean, if you're an MTG Headquarters fan from Minnesota, obviously, you're cool. But Minnesotans. You know what I had from Minnesota that was just recently available elsewhere? What the hell was it called? Ooh, that's cool. Tenacity. Tater toppers? What was it? Fortified Village. Tater toppers? Topper tater? I don't know, but the package has a Packers helmet on it. And I was like, hey, I thought this was only made in Minnesota because our email marketing gal, she sits in the desk behind me normally, and she brought it back from Minnesota saying it was like such a big deal, and then she's like, oh no, this is available in Wisconsin now. Tater? Oh, damn it, what was it called? I don't know. It was pretty good. Slayer's Plate. It was just a dip. I am sorry if I blasphemed, but it's pretty dang good on chips. Top of the tater tops. Thalia's Lieutenant. Was that what it? I'm never gonna remember it. Look at Pepe's looking at these pulls like we need something to spice it up here. Thalia Moondrakes. Oh, got a big pot. Another mythic. Mind Rack Demon. Still got quite a few packs left. I'm hoping that we can rip on Avacyn, though. Epiphany at the Drownyard. Curse Witch, very good card in Limited. From Under the Floorboards. Flavorful and powerful. That's what I like to see. I don't like flavor just for flavor's sake because, like, that feels kind of like a waste, right? Like, you laugh about it for a minute. Tireless Tracker, there's a nice one. You kind of laugh about it for a second, and then you're like, oh yeah, this card's totally useless. Silver for Partisan. Thing in the Ice. God, this card was the card that never was, right? It was played in some decks, like a modern deck, was it? Or Legacy? I think it was in some other format. It was just like the deck that, you know, that and Westvale Abbey. Like, those are such cool cards, and they never got their chance in the spotlight. Gold Knight Castigator. I don't think we're going to see an Archangel, bud. Lots of mythics, just not the right ones. Although I don't know what you're looking for, so it doesn't really matter, right? Harness the Storm. This set was so awesome. It's sad how quick it went by. Sad Pepe, almost. Look at Pepe's thinking about it. Cryptolith, right? Feels bad, man. And we still got 2 boxes to go. So anything could happen. Second harvest. Chance, I appreciate you, bud. Thank you for the support. Hopefully you'll stay around for Amonkhet. Sin Prodder, love this card. Loved opening that card. Just fun to play, fun all around. It's my kind of card. Westvale Abbey. Just love this card. Love it. Love everything about it. And a Markov Dread Knight. 2 packs left. Let's go. Let's spike an Avacyn. Diregraph Colossus. Not that pack. And oh, at least a Sorin. Nice. That's a strong finish. Rip a Sorin. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, there are worse final rares, right? We still hit a mythic. That's not so bad. All right, Chance. Box these up, bud. All right. Final stretch. Here we have Dustin Little. You might recognize that name because Dustin sent in that super sweet original Modern Masters booster box. It didn't go great, but I'll tell you what. Dude was supremely generous. He said, I know the commons and uncommons have some value, but seriously, I want you to keep them. And I'm very thankful for that. And I didn't even realize at the time that he was also a Patreon backer. So, Dustin, dude. Appreciate you, man. Your Modern Masters. I'm actually just going to combine your Modern Masters with this and send it out. He wouldn't even let me send it priority. Good dude is good. Maybe we'll find something spicy in here. Inspiring Statuary. Thank you for the support, Dustin. This is a very cool thing. I think with Aether, I will, or with Amonkhet, I will try to spread it around a little bit. I'll talk to the patrons and say, like, hey, it's going to bleed over in April. I want everyone to get, like, their fair time in the spotlight for supporting the channel, too, you know? Hope of Gear Pure. Oh, Fatal Push. One of the marketers, one of the social media marketers at my work is pregnant, and I'm always thinking about, like, getting her a copy of Fatal Push, you know, Fetal Push. But not only does she not play Magic, she's never heard of it. So that would just be a joke. That would not. Oh, yeah, disallow, all right. Fatal Push and a disallow, that's not too bad. I have a giant mountain of empty packs. Lightning Runner. Maybe that card... The card is good, but, I mean, 5 mana. That's too many manas. Too many manners. Aether Geode Miner. Oh, I saw that foil. Hey, Exquisite Archangel. I saw that foil land. And I thought, just for a minute, I was like, Dustin, karma is real. Aethersphere Harvester. And where the hell are my Heart of Kiorans? Like, cereal. 3 booster. No, I opened 10 fat packs yesterday. 0. Okay, 10, 0. So that's what, 100 packs? I'm 3 booster boxes in on Aether Revolt today. Another 100 packs. Still no Heart of Kiorans. Greenbelt Rampager. And I started to like question my own. I started gaslighting myself. I'm like, wait, it's not even in the set. Is this Aether Wind Basker? Lifecrafter's Bestiary. Very common rare. At least for me. That and Consulate Crackdown. Ice Over. Foil. Carrie Zeph. She seems to be very common too. That's probably Wizards. Like, yeah, I've got to have more Carrie Zevs out there, you know? Because nope, not going there. Pia's Revolution. Alrighty. Itchy. That's, you know, the one thing about winter, I can take the cold weather. I'm built for it. I can take the snow, but the dryness is brutal. Quicksmith Spy. Like, crusty boogers every morning when I wake up. And I even have a humidifier right in the room with me, like a industrial-powered one. SRAM's Expertise. Dustin, you might have, like, the worst documented luck. Although you did get a foil sword in your Modern Masters box. I mean, that's, you know. And you treated it with. You were very, very cool with it. Solemn Recruit. So hopefully it'll be cool with this terrible box. Sorry. Please keep backing me. Call for Unity. Wow, a lot of junk rares. Come on. So, plenty of packs left to make a run here. It's going to start with a foil Heart of Kiran. How about like 6 Fatal Pushes out of 9 packs? That'd be alright, huh? Oh, foil Release the Goblins. Okay. That's 2 Release the Goblins in a row. That's a card to watch out for. SRAM Senior Edificer. Herald of Anguish. Okay, foil rare, and then a mythic a couple packs later. We might be heating up here. There's another mythic, yep. Mechanized Production. Isn't it weird how, like, you can kind of just tell? I mean, they're not the mythics that I would have picked for you, bud. If I was picking. Let's go. Heart of Kiran. Peacewalker Colossus. Disallow. Alright. $2. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, 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 alright. Hungry Flame. I mean, Midnight Entourage. 4 packs left. Come on. Why you gotta play Dustin like this? Greenwheel Liberator. Ripperonis, Dustin. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Secret Salvage. Yes, salvage this box. Let's go. 2 packs left. Okay, Walking Ballista. That's okay. That's a nice hit there. How about another one of those? Or Fetal Push? Last pack. Come on, Dustin. Karma. 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 Rishkar. And a Fatal Push. Okay, 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 okay. It got the car part. Dustin, Dustin, come on home, it's dinner time. Dustin, Dustin. That's a really bad song. Dustin, Dustin. Gotta put your cards in an envelope. Don't worry, not going to ship them out like this. Dustin, Dustin. All right. We have reached the end of the internet. And Justin Carberry. A lot of pressure, Justin. A lot of pressure. Appreciate you backing, bud. Appreciate you. Starting off with a mythic. Mechanized production. Stupid Gonti's machinations every time. One drop black, uncommon. Man, you know what I'm thinking. On back-to-back mythics. Okay, Paradox Engine. And a Fatal Push. All right, come on. Basically 3 mythics in a row. Whir of Invention. So thank you to all patrons who back. And, you know, don't feel bad if you can't back. Seriously. People are always apologizing. I'm like, don't feel bad. And also, you don't have to back for a booster box. You know, $1 or $2 a month also has a huge impact for the channel. More of an impact than watching all of the ads and all of the videos. SRAM, Edificer. Oh, shoot. Wonder how many times I've done that. Just put the uncommons right in the common box. Rishkar's Expertise. Very common expertise. Now we start off with 2 mythics. Good. Sleeve Siphoner. What do you guys think? How many of you made it to the end? This is a long video. Peace Walker Colossus. Oh, there's an Ajani. Okay. Let's go, Justin. Last month we definitely hit a lot more expeditions, inventions, whatever the hell they're called. Pia's Revolution. We hit a couple good ones this month, and I still have 12 fat packs left for Monday. Midnight Entourage. So maybe we'll hit a few more. I might be locking that fat pack tier soon. Like, I'm not going to get rid of it, but having trouble getting those deals on the fat packs. I seem to be able to get deals on booster boxes, but people don't want to give me any deals on fat packs. Heroic Intervention. Green Wheel Liberator. So, I don't know. Ooh, Walking Ballista, that's good. Hoping, you know, it's crazy for me, like, a lot of people play Magic over the winter because that's when school's in session and, you know, that all makes sense. But for me, summer's kind of when I'm available. The on-site client, they're not as busy. My other client load, they're not as busy. Not that the work is less, but they are less demanding because they're all on vacations constantly. Like when my clients go on vacation, like it's kind of just, it's a nice break for me. I still have work to do, but they're not on my ass every day. And my agency is doing pretty good. I'm pretty much at max clients right now. I might take one small additional client, but they'd have to be the right client. Turn somebody down this week. Not that their product... I turn people down every once in a while, but they just... Too much work for not enough upside. Maybe they'll come back. Usually when I turn someone down, they come back. And then they say, okay, well, let's renegotiate. Quicksmith Rebel. Come on, this has not been... We're in the dregs here. We're in the doldrums. Oh, foil. Aethertide Whale. Maybe you're excited about that. Hopefully you are. An Aether Geode Miner. I gotta forget, like, I'm trying to... I feel like I'm getting better about not, like, obsessing over prices. I feel like when you guys are backing, I want you to get your value, you know? But you'd have, I mean, the same luck if you went out and bought a box, I suppose, you know? Disallow, okay. Where are my fetal pushes at? Justin's waiting patiently. Secret salvage. Always when I do Patreon openings, there's a Mythic Gonti's Aether Heart. Friend of the channel, Boogie spoiled that, I believe, right? Boogie's Aether Heart or something like that. Or they joint spoiled it. Him and somebody, I don't know who their name was. Spire of Industry. Ree! Don't take shots at other content creators. Ree! Greenbelt Rampager. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. Don't be so sensitive. Carry Zev. Come on now. I've got Foundry Hornets up the ass. Justin wants a fatal push. Or a foil fatal push would be spicy. Yahenni. I've never opened a foil fatal push. That would be pretty spicy. Definitely spicy. Oh, there's a fatal push. Release of Goblins. Fatal push. Okay. Thanks again for backing, Justin. Please don't leave me. Oh, there's a Heart of Kiran. Finally, 200 packs to get to a Heart of Kiran. Yeah. Come on, packs. Keep Justin alive. Keep hope alive for Justin. Brawl. How about one more hit? One more hit. Last 2 packs, one more hit. You know, Planeswalker, even a Fatal Push, Walking Ballista, Phrygium Regent, and the last pack of this mismatched case. What'd you think of the? Did you make it to the end? What'd you think of the marathon opening? It's gonna be long. SRAM's Expertise. If you did enjoy it, make sure before you leave you crush that thumbs up button. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. Even if you didn't, I still appreciate you. Patrons, hell yeah, thank you for all these openings. We'll talk to you all. We'll talk to you again real soon.